Shang, and you're watching Church Without Walls on New Orleans Talk Network.
Hi, I'm Sheriff Joe Lapinto, and you are watching the New Orleans Talk Network. Hi, I'm Sheriff Joe Lapinto, and you.
Good morning. You are listening and you are watching Church Without Walls in the studios of the New Orleans Talk Network. We're here every Tuesday, 10 to 11 Central Standard Time. We are Church Without Walls. We come to knock down every wall that may be in your way. Always remind and listen and the viewing audience that you are the church, we are the church. And we should come together to show love toward one another, that all the walls that's standing in our way could be knocked down if we would just unite together. I certainly hope that you had a beautiful week. The weather for the last few days has been so wonderful, so beautiful. You don't even want to go outside. You don't even want to come inside. So we so happy to be here today. And again, I certainly hope you and your family enjoying this weather and also enjoying the blessing of God. God's certainly been good to the state of Louisiana. Normally, this is hurricane season for us, but God done gave the state of Louisiana a break, and our country came through there. The president visited them yesterday. This they said, I think 5 years ago. A really, really bad hurricane came through there and destroyed a lot of the people that home and destroyed a lot of life to the people in Puerto Rico. Now in the great state of Florida and some part of Carolina have had the word can't say the devastation that those hurricanes leave a community and leave a state. Certainly those that live in the state of Louisiana, primarily New Orleans, LaPlace, and say home of the surrounding city, they know what a hurricane can do to you and how it destroy your life. Since the storm hit here, people still trying to put their life back together, especially people in the Grand Isle area and the home area. And some in New Orleans, they still are trying to get their life back together. And when a hurricane come through, it really destroy a lot of life. And it get your attention to the people in Florida. I think where they the hurricane hit out from my understanding, it one of the richest areas in Florida and also one of the poorest areas that it hit both areas, and over 100 and something people so far have died due to the hurricane. So we certainly from Church Without Walls and New Orleans Talk Network, we offer our prayer to the great state of Florida for the problem that they going through, and I think the president will be visiting them tomorrow, and certainly Florida is one of those states that don't like government. Some of their leaders don't like government, and they talk about government. And a few of their senators voted against release for Puerto Rican other state that done had problem with the hurricane. Voted against them receiving help from the government. But now they in the same situation that other state was in. So you wonder would they vote against their own state? And certainly, I know Sunday, Pastor John was preaching about a hypocrite. And it's funny how we can be so hypocritical when it comes to certain thing in our life that we have to deal with. And you know, the Bible tells us that God reigns on the just as well as the unjust. And it's funny how at times take away how things happen in our life. Every politician that don't like this, he don't like that, and he voted against this, but it come back to he need help. It's almost like to say that God's saying, I'm going to show you. And I know in Florida where some of the richest area got hit, and the poorest area got hit. And the amazing thing, I think that part of Florida, by them being so close to the Gulf, I think that the insurance, many of those people don't have insurance. I think the insurance profit is so high they can't even afford the insurance. And they have to strictly come out of pocket to restore their life back together. And for what I seen on television, what a disaster that is over there. Look like I know here when I rode through the night ward in New Orleans, and looked like a bomb. Somebody just dropped a bomb in there and destroyed the many houses. One house that was on this street was down the street on another street, and seemed like the same thing happened in Florida, where it looked like the house is totally destroyed. I mean, it's devastating anytime you see the concrete done buck up, and what a disaster that is. So we kind of understand what people going through with in Florida. So we're praying that thing will be better for them. And I know that they're going to need all the help they can get. So we encourage anybody that can donate to the Red Cross. Many of us got stuff in our house that we would never use. And it's a good time now to put it to good use and to give it to the Red Cross. And many nonprofits is accepting donation, whatever you want to give. If you watch your local television and local news, they would tell you how you can give. And certainly this station would do what they can if you have some proceeds that you want to give out. You certainly could drop them off at 7601 West Bank Expressway. We'll be happy to get them into the proper hands. And if you like to be a part of the show today, you can call at 563-99180. 1880. You can call again, 1-563-999-1808. I got it right. And I want to say that tell your friend to download your app. We are at a new time now, and we at a new date and a new time. Every Tuesday, 10 to 11. Tell your friend to download the app to www.New Orleans Talk Network. We also is on and Facebook, and we invite you to be a part of the show. And if you we say that only to try to make a difference in our neighborhood and a difference in our country. So again, we invite you to be part of the show. 156. You are watching.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Hi, I'm Councilwoman Reverend D. Dunn, representing District 1 in that great city of Kenner, Louisiana. I'm letting you know that Church Without Walls is back every Tuesday between 10 and 11 a.m. on the New Orleans Talk Network. We're streaming live and on Facebook. Don't forget to tune in.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Bethesda House of Prayer. Bethesda is a church for non-traditional worshipers, a church designed for those who love God's Word. Would you like to attend a church where believers and non-believers can choose to worship together? A church where cultural differences does not get in the way of God's message. We invite you to be our special guest. Our services begin 9 a.m. on Sunday, located at 7601 West Bank Expressway, Suite B, Marrero, Louisiana. For more information, contact us at 504-348-0132.
We are back. You are listening. You are watching Church Without Walls in the studio of the New Orleans Talk Network. I'm your host, Charles Stewart. Again, we're here every Tuesday, 10 to 11 Central Standard Time. We invite you to download your app to www. New Orleans Talk Network. Tell your friend to download the app, and you can be a part of the show Church Without Walls. Today is Reverend Al birthday, Reverend Al Sharpton. I think today is his birthday, and we wish him a happy birthday. You know, Brother Al, he everywhere. I remember years ago when he first started out, he was a fighter. He went to jail. Brother Al, he paid his dues to get where he at today. I remember when he was running for president. He used to come to the city, and myself and Sister Barbara Stamp and Reverend Byron Clay and several other people, we would meet him and at the airport, and we would have signs, Sharpton for president, Sharpton for president. And he was just as happy as he could be, you know, and I used to ride around in my car, you know. God had blessed me, I had a nice car, and a couple of times we was able to get Richardson Funeral Home to loan us a limousine to ride around in, and we would go around. I remember he would come in for the Bayou Classic. Always would be with him, and also he used to come in for Fest. But anyway, God done bless him, and he done moved on to higher hike. He have his own show, I guess many know, is Politics Nation. He come on every Saturday and Sunday. I think it's around 6 o'clock our time in Louisiana, and also he have a show that comes on every day. I remember back in the days, he would do his show a couple of times. He did the show from the hotel where at the Rich Carson. I was there with him, and also in La Place, he was speaking where he received a doctorate degree from the A.P. Clay Bible College, and he did a show from the engagement where we was at the hall that the event was going on at that particular time. So happy birthday, Rev. And also going on in the news, and we had on my mind today was to talk about, do power mean more to people than anything in the world that the people love? That is power. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care who it offends. And with some people, it can be the mother, father, the daddy, the dog, the cat. They don't care who they hurt as long as they have their way and have the power. Many of them that we thought that was honest people, we thought they were people of good character. We thought the world of them, but when it came down to power, sharing power, we found out that they were different people. And it's a sad in our country that I remember years ago, my he deceased now. My ex-father-in-law had used to tell me when I was a young man all the time, keep living, you will find out a lot of things that you wouldn't believe that happen in this country and in this world. And certainly that echoes in my head a lot, some of the things that he told me about learning about people and what you would learn. He said, if you watch and listen, you're going to learn so much that it's going to be unbelievable. And what he told me, God knows he was right. Because I never dreamed that all these years fighting for equal right, and here it is, 2022, still fighting for your right. People fighting for the right to vote, and that shouldn't be. That people fighting in Alabama today. They is fighting for equal right in Alabama, in the state of Alabama. African American in that state, they population I think about 27%. And 27%, they don't have no kind of I don't know just how the demographic is laid out, but anyway, they is in court today for to have their right to be treated fairly, and the case is at the Supreme Court today, and as we speak right now, that case is being argued. They arguing that case in the Supreme Court for people that have their rights. And thing that occurred to me that I think what I think the country don't understand, where I believe we're going wrong at, is that most of these people that is making these laws. The hardest part about it is when you think about it, these is supposed to be Christian people, people that everything they preach God about, everything that God is, and they're the one that violating God's rule. The Bible says we supposed to love everybody, not no some of the people. We supposed to love the Bible, so we supposed to love one another. So if I was, I'm not a lawyer, but if I was a lawyer for God, I would recommend that a lot of them people go to hell. Because I mean, God said, how can you love me? You never seen me before, but you don't love the people you see every day. Where you see them in person, you see them on television, where you see them, you just don't like them for whatever reason. And it's all about power and that mean green. And I remember their song years ago, for the love of money, and you have to add into that love of power. And y'all, for those who back in the days, the OJs say, the love of money make you, it make you hate the enemy, it make you hate your own brother for the love of money. And the love of power it's amazing how I always say they don't believe in God. They believe they use God's name to help them get power, but they use the devil's strategy once they get it. So that's where they go back to what I said earlier, the hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when you use God to convince people this is the way they should go. And God gives certain people certain gifts. Some people have their gift. When they speak, other people, they get other people's attention. When they speak, people believe in them. It's just something about them that people don't mind following them. And I think that's the way the devil, I think that's the only survivor that the devil have. So we need to understand that God I believe that he get angry at a lot of stuff we do, and I think that's why you see a lot of things happen in this world. That's unfortunate. Some people, the good, have to suffer with the bad. But I don't understand how a person could stand up in church and use God's name in vain. What a hypocrite they are. We got to take another break. So we're going to take another break. You are listening with Church Without Walls in the studios of the New Orleans Talk Network. Church Without Walls is back at a new date and a new time. Every Tuesday, 10 to 11. Join in and let's knock down these walls together. Together, we can do it. So don't be afraid to call in. If it ever was a time, it's time is now that we need to come together, knock these walls down that's standing in our way. So we are back.
I'm Prophetess Charlene Duforce,
And I'm Bishop Carol Duforce Sr.
and we're from Living Witnesses Ministries.
And we also have a program on the internet called Living by the Word Daily. And we're seen every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon Central Time on the New Orleans Talk Network.
And we would like to invite you to tune in with us every Wednesday morning, again, 11 to 12 noon Central Daylight Time. Please join us as we teach the Word of God. Thank you, and God bless.
God bless you.
We are back. You are listening and you are watching Church Without Walls in the studios of the New Orleans Talk Network. We're talking about people that love power, and I'm going back to a message that Pastor Jones preached Sunday about how hypocritical people can be. And people are very, very hypocritical when it come down to what they want. You know, like they with you as long as if it's helping them get what they want. But they with you all the way. But the minute that they think that you not with them, they have an attitude that that they want to dismiss you. They'll do everything behind the scene they can to hurt you. And instead of them getting together with you to help you, and I always say when you helping somebody else, you're helping yourself because that person could reach back and help you. But in this world where you got every single day, you got to fight. Every day you wake up in the news, it's a fight. It's this lawyer suing this group. This group filing a lawsuit, and it's been like that for a year. And I'm afraid, my brothers and sisters, that in life that you got to pray and ask God to give you wisdom and knowledge how your survival gonna take place. Because, like I said, we all make mistakes in life, and we all do things that we shouldn't do. But the whole fact of the matter is power don't mean that much to me for me to use nobody. I always tell a friend if I go to hell, it ain't gonna be on the sex of me using nobody. Me planning on how I'm gonna do this. How I'm gonna put together a plan to destroy someone else. I'm not gonna go to hell for that. I'm not gonna go to hell for lying to a person. They got some people that's like they rather tell you a lie than to tell you the truth. They when you see them coming, you know they're gonna tell you a lie. And somebody would tell you, "Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know I ain't lying to you, but." And when they said that, I'm saying to myself, "That's a lie right there." Yeah, saying you know I ain't lying, and you know that's a lie. So you got people in this world that I really don't understand. And in my life, I just want to let everybody know that that I love them. Somebody told me the other day, said, you know, you don't like so and so, and you disagree. I said, well, I disagree with a lot of people, but I don't have the ability to hate anybody, and I thank God that He don't give me that kind of spirit. I love everybody now. I disagree with a lot of people. I mean, I see people that do things. I hate some of the things that I see them do. But I don't hate them, but I hate some of the things that I see them do. But I still have to love them. Why? Because God said I have to love them. And that's something that I'm not going to. That's not in my spirit. That's not nothing that's something that I'm not going to ever do. Is to disrespect a woman or a man, regardless who you are, red, black, red, blue. Whatever you may be, I'm not going to disrespect you. but I will I will strongly disagree with you when I think you're wrong. And anybody that know me, they know you that they know that I do anything I can to help them 24/7. But I'm also going to tell you the truth. Now, you may not like me for telling you the truth at the time, but I would think eventually you can come to realize, say, well, I didn't like what he told me, but he did tell me the truth, and that's all. It's in this walk of life, it's very very simple. Uh, uh, you can you got a couple of choices to make. You can choose to do the right thing and love God and obey many of His commandments you can, and and the Bible says all those fall short of God riches and glory. We all is like a filthy rag, but um, my mission in life, and I don't know how many more years that I have to live on this earth. I do not know that, but one thing I do know that I'm gonna try to be honest with people. I'm gonna always tell them the truth, whether they lacking or not. I'm always gonna tell them, and I'm always going to try to help somebody. And many times you try to help people when you wonder if they really want to help themselves. And going back to what I was saying, that fighting all the time, from looking at history, it been a fight uh, from the beginning. It always have been disagreement and always have been fight. And I think that in this days and time, I think the biggest weapon that the devil have is that he uses people to do things that he can't do. And God only allowed him to do certain things. You remember the devil, he go to the weakest link. And the weakest link a lot of times is some of the people who we think a lot of, that some people like people if they know how to sing real good, some people like people if they got a good sense of humor, some like the way they look, some like the way they sound. I done had people tell me, I like that church there, I like that preacher, I like the way he sounds. Some would tell you, I like the way he sings. And some like the way he teach. And some would say, I love, he is a great pastor. He not a great speaker. He don't know how to sing, but he certainly is a great man. So everybody have their own taste for the person who they choose to follow, but everybody having somewhat of an idol God in their life that they love, but regardless how everything go down, it still go back to the power, how much people endure power. And like I said, I done seen a lot of great men, at least as a young man that I growed up looking at and listen to them over the years. And they really, really disappointed me. They wasn't a great man that I thought that they was. They men was just a soundbite. All they want is power. And to me, if I got to follow somebody like, and I got to believe everything that they tell me to be they follow, I mean, you can count me out. You know, I'm not gonna agree with everything you tell me. You know, but some people don't care who they are. But in the meantime, you are listening. You are watching Church Without Walls in the studio of the New Orleans Talk Network. We're going to take another break, and we'll be in the show shortly. So you are listening. You are watching Church Without Walls.
Are you looking for a hall to live stream your next event? Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on the Gulf Coast that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
FAMU Live, new time, 12 p.m. each and every Thursday on the New Orleans Talk Network. Join me, that boy Fred.
G Sports in the building.
Coach Hurricane Hit.
Yeah, I'm woke. Elevate.
Ball game.
You dig? You dig.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
The wait is over. This is your favorite prophetess Chanel Jones, and I want to introduce to you my new non-traditional podcast called Kingdom Women Speaking, where you can expect a royal discussion amongst queens. Yes, Lord. And you can find me on New Orleans Talk Network. Tune in, world.
We are back. You are listening. You are watching Church Without Walls in the studios of the New Orleans Talk Network. We is here every Tuesday, 10 to 11, every Tuesday Central Standard Time. We're trying to get adjusted to the new date and new time. And we are here every Tuesday. So tell your friend that we are we back on the air now. We've been away for over a year. But we are back. We're here every Tuesday now, 10 to 11 Central Standard Time. So I'd like to give a shout out to Shanita Parker, whose birthday was yesterday. And it said earlier, Rem Sharpton, his birthday, I think, is today, and many other great people's birthday. And as we move forward in life, certainly it's in my prayer for everyone in this country to enjoy the quality of life. And I can truly say that I'm here through it all. God have blessed me to be here for 74 years. And I was telling a friend yesterday some people that I was friends with over the years is not here. A friend of mine have a picture of a basketball team, and on that team they must have had about 12 or 14 of us on the team, and I think only maybe 4 or 5 is still living, and I'm one of that 4 or 5. And some of the great people and some of my closest friends and some people I know real well that we're friends with. Some of y'all may know a few of them. I know from the Sudbury area, many of y'all probably known Gerald Phillip, good friend. He not with us anymore. I know a lot of y'all remember King Floyd. He not with us anymore. I know y'all probably remember the name King Floyd. He the one made Groove Me Baby. Came a #1 hit. And certainly a lot of them from the Sudbury area remember Sam Ridgely. He entertained people for years in the Sudbury area and throughout the state. And many, many other people, Morris Bates, who was a good friend. He created the Living Dead Review, and they travel all over the country with that show. I think they went to England with it one time, and certainly a lot of great people that I known in my lifetime, but God, for whatever reasons, I'm still here, and He blessed me. I can't say I'm 100% healthy, but I tell people all the time, your body, as you get older, your body just like an automobile. Sometimes, the automobile, you have to change the battery, you have to change the tires, you have to get a tune up, so your body operates the same way. Sometimes you have to get a new motor, and certainly I'm one who can say today that I'm one that bypassed surgery, and many know that that's the surgery that certainly many people done had it, but it's a very dangerous surgery. They take your body out of your heart and do a bypass and put it back in your body. And then they have to shock you back and get your heart back working back with your body. They put you on the artificial heart while they do the bypass. So that's amazing how God have gave men knowledge how to work on them. So we need to learn how to work on ourselves. Like God done His job, but we don't do our job. We find every reason that it is in the world not to do the right thing, but why we can't find the real reason to do the right thing. And I'm looking for people in my walk of life that looking for a way how to do the right thing. And for those who find a reason to want to do nothing, I don't want to, like I say, I don't want to be with you. I want to be with the people who want to find a reason to do something that you can say in this walk of life, I was able to make a difference in somebody's life. I was able to tell some young lady, some young man how to turn their life ago, what they expect in life, and how they enjoy the quality of life. Well, brothers and sisters, I appreciate you, love you, and I thank you for those that listen and those that are watching. I want you to know that I dearly love you, and I hope that you and your family have a great week. Until next Tuesday, we ask that you would tune in and tell your friends to tune in to Church Without Walls. We love you, and as always, we end the show by saying there's no such thing as being half dead. If you're dead, you're dead. See you next week. Have a great week.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Hi, I'm Councilwoman Reverend D. Dunn, representing District 1 in that great city of Kenner, Louisiana. I'm letting you know that Church Without Walls is back every Tuesday between 10 and 11 a.m. on the New Orleans Talk Network. We're streaming live and on Facebook. Don't forget to tune in.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Bethesda House of Prayer. Bethesda is a church for non-traditional worshipers, a church designed for those who love God's Word. Would you like to attend a church where believers and non-believers can choose to worship together? A church where cultural differences does not get in the way of God's message. We invite you to be our special guest. Our services begin 9 a.m. on Sunday, located at 7601 West Bank Expressway, Suite B, Monroe, Louisiana. For more information, contact us at 504-348-0132.